So let's say, for example, we have a string first, such that string 1 is equal to, we can make it a string, saying lesson, for example. We can make an integer, such that int1 is equal to 6, being an integer, and float, such that float1 is equal to 6.0, being a float. As we can see here, a string is represented by quotes, and represents anything on the keyboard. The integer represents simply integers, and float are any numbers with decimal points. Both integer and float are of number class. So now, using all of these here, we can find out their type or their class by using type, then using parentheses and writing in a variable, such as string1, and now we can find out its class. As we can see, it is of the string class, and only string operations can be performed on it. If we try type, then put int1 into parentheses, we can see that int1 is of the int class. We can also do operations on these numbers, such that the float can be converted to an integer by using the parentheses and putting the variable inside the parentheses. We have now converted the float of float1 into 6, removing the decimal point. It is important to become familiar with class types, because you cannot do operations such as string1 plus int1 will make no sense, because we cannot add a number to a string. In this case, we have to change the type we are dealing with, such that int1 is now equal to the string class, such that we can make int1 equal to its string value. So now we can print off int1, and as you can see, by using quotations, we now have the string of 6. In this case, we can now do string1 plus int1, because int1 is a string, and we're adding the two strings together. So we now get less than 6.